What's going on, everybody? I wanted to make this video um, because it's something that's been on my mind for the last couple of days. I just wanted to share it. I know today is July 4th, and a lot of people don't feel that we are in a state of celebration right now. A lot of people don't feel like celebrating due to the pandemic, um, racial injustice, police brutality, you name it. There's a lot of things that's been going on this year, and 2020 has been an interesting year, to say the least. So I say all that to say that I encourage everyone to be aware of themselves, like be self-aware, pay attention to how you are responding emotionally to certain situations, whether it's something personal, whether it's whether it's dealing with something personal or dealing with something that is impacting the world. Pay attention to how you're responding and probe yourself and figure out different ways to better the situation within your control, which I know could be difficult, but I think that is something that we need to consider. 2020, like I said, has been an interesting year to say the least. While it has been a lot of things that I feel like can be negative, there is a lot of positive things that has happened as well. I feel like we as people are probably going to depict the negative stuff because that's what we do as human beings. We have a tendency to just gravitate towards the negative stuff. But I want to encourage everyone to be self-aware. Self-aware, understand how you could alter a situation within your power. Because a lot of the times the emotion that we get is not always the best for us. And also, I wanted to talk about social media addiction. I feel like I would consider myself someone that is addicted to social media, specifically because I leverage my following. Like I'm building a following for my business and stuff like that, and I do digital marketing, and I feel like I'm just addicted to social media, and it's not a good thing. And I feel like most people are addicted to social media, and some in some cases is more severe than others. I feel like for me personally, it has impacted my production when it comes to a lot of things. And I know that I know I'm not the only one that has been feeling this way and has been slowed down in regards to productivity due to social media addiction. Like how many people can just sit still in a lobby or somewhere and not look at their phone or look on their phone or get on their computer and scroll down that news feed. It's addictive. And I just read an article not too long ago that there was a study that showed that social media has the ability to ignite the same type of chemical in your brain that an addictive substance would do. So when I read that, it was powerful to me because I feel like we are addicted to social media a lot of the times that we don't even know. Like you addicted, like you may have an addiction and you don't even know. So I encourage everyone to just be self-aware, be careful, because once you get sucked into all of these things that has been happening, you see all of these negative things that's been going on in your news feed, you know, a lot of people are talking about the presidential election as well, and people are focusing on other people for not wearing masks, and people are focusing on people who do wear masks, and all of these controversial events that people have a tendency to argue with other people online for. That can be exhausting and that can impact you negatively. And sometimes we need to just take a break from social media. And like I said before, social media is addictive in a lot of cases. And you have to know if you're addicted or not. You have to be honest with yourself. and ask yourself different questions like, is it impacting my productivity? Is it causing me to feel emotional? Is it causing me to, is it filling in a void for me? Because a lot of times it ain't even, a lot of times we use social media to fill in a void, to have something to do because we're missing something from somewhere else. So, and I don't know if that's necessarily a healthy thing. So I was reading an article, and one of the things that they encourage, one of the things they suggested is doing different things depending on the severity of your addiction. Is setting a timer is one. Setting a timer, telling yourself that you're only going to give yourself maybe an hour a day on social media. That's 7 hours a week. You can start that way. You can do more if you want, depending on the severity of your addiction. Find a hobby, which is very important because a lot of people don't have hobbies. When you ask them, so what you do for fun, they always say, from my experience, especially, just going on dates and stuff like that, that they say they don't really got no hobbies a lot of the time. So find a hobby. Find a hobby, whether you like to paint, draw. I was watching an interview with Chloe and Haley, the singers. And one of the things that she said, was it Haley or Chloe? One of those, they said that one of the things that she do was do she built Legos. She made like little Legos, and she said she know it's nerdy, so but she fully embraces that. Like it's a nerdy thing that she likes to do, and that's something that she does to kill time. And I thought that was dope. That was awesome. Just finding a hobby, is and not being away from, not being in the social media world too long, because it can really poison your mind, in my personal opinion. So that's all I wanted to say. I know it was kind of long. It's been 7 minutes. But I just want to encourage everyone again, let me reiterate it, to be self-aware, whether you're right or wrong. Pay attention to how you're feeling emotionally when it comes to certain things, and try to alter certain things that could potentially damage you, you know? So yeah, that's it.